Economic and Equity Party President Chilufya Tayali being escorted to the courtroom by a horde of state police officers. The police were providing security to Tayali on fears that he may be lynched by supporters of UPND leader Hakainde Hichilema, who has dragged him to court over a charge of defamation. However, the UPND supporters were incensed with the fact that Tayali was being given state security and questioned how special he was. This resulted in intensified security around him with a fear that he may be beaten. Despite the high voices of protesting UPND supporters, none of them was seen physically beating Tayali as police held him by his clothes tightly as they pulled him to safety like a criminal. The police were all over Tayali's clothes. Tayali was whisked to a nearby courtroom, still under heavy guard. When the matter came up, Tayali, through his lawyers, applied that he was not ready to proceed with the matter as his mental faculty was not stable arising from the area incidents. But Hakainde Hichilema also, through his lawyers, argued that Tayali was not injured by anyone to warrant an adjournment for him to go and seek medical attention. Mr. Hichilema's lawyer suggested that if indeed the court saw it fit that Tayali be allowed to go and seek medical attention, then the right place for him to go to was Chainama Hospital, since that's the only place with a specialized personnel who deals with mental faculties. At this stage, Tayali kept making running commentaries while in the dock, such as that he was in pain and wanted to go to the hospital. The court, however, warned him against exhibiting such behavior, as he was not at a political rally where he can say whatever he wanted to say. In passing judgment on whether the matter should be adjourned or not, to warrant Tayali to seek medical attention, Magistrate Felix Kauma turned down Tayali's application, saying he was well represented and asked that the matter proceeds. When the charge was read to him, Tayali pleaded not guilty to the charge of defamation against the UPND leader. In this particular case, Tayali, 44 years of age, accused Mr. Hichilema for having sponsored the protest at the University of Zambia, which saw one life being lost. Tayali further went on to accuse Mr. Hichilema of wanting to usurp presidential powers through illegal means. The matter has since been adjourned to the 30th of November 2018 for commencement of trial.
In this situation, in an economic crisis, an economic meltdown, which these colleagues were denying for a long time, and they called us names when we had advised them not to go the way they were going, borrowing too much. We are now in a debt crisis, spending too much money. Now we have no money left anymore for education, for health, for job creation.
Today as we are talking, there is literally nothing, no money. Look at the civil servants, look at the National Housing Authority workers going unpaid for 14 months. That's being cruel, that's not being kind. Babera ndalama baiba tuka TF twabira bakote ndalama ndalama bale be patio bale be abana banshiwe bale be patio ndalama sharifu makuli ediga ndalama sharifu makuma donald no bana bachita withdraw. Again we are in more problems. Zambians, they are yet to see the worst.
Kalan Muchima reporting for Prime TV News in Lusaka.